Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm out river bass fishing for some shoal bass as usual, but today I'm trying out a jig. I'm gonna use a jig and try to catch some bigger fish. You know, a jig is a bait that, sure, it can definitely catch some smaller fish, but for whatever reason, I think a lot of times it'll catch bigger fish. I hardly ever use it in the river, but today I wanna try it out. I've got one with a little Z-Man craw that's like really buoyant. Usually I use something that's got like two tails that flap a lot. This one's more just like buoyant and will look kind of realistic on the bottom. So I'm trying that out. We'll see if we can catch something good with it today. My goal will be to catch an 18-incher. It's not easy to do, but we'll see if we can make it happen. So make sure to stay tuned and see if we can make it happen. There's a fish. Oh, there we go. Not on a jig, but I thought there had to be some fish in this deep hole. I was gonna be really surprised if I didn't get anything out of here. This is on the trick worm, probably like a 15, 16-incher. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not a bad one to start off. There is a nice tree at the top of this hole, but I kind of got stuck on it and messed it up at the beginning, I think. Man, this guy's got a fat belly on him. He's maybe like 15, but I saw some crawfish pinchers in there, so maybe I do need to throw the jig around. I mean, I want to try to catch at least one fish on it today. All right, well, not a bad fish to start off the day. He was just under 15 inches. If I'd been his tail right, he'd probably be 15, but beautiful shoal bass there. There's a fish. Not a bad one. It's a shoalie, I think, on this tree. Kind of shallow. This one's a little smaller than the last one. I do have the trick worm on. Man, I don't know. Maybe I'll catch one on the jig today, but trick worm is working. Ooh, about the same size. All right, he's a little smaller. He's probably like 14 or so. I'll throw him on the board, make it official. He was in kind of shallow water, but there's that nice big tree, and sometimes they'll still be there. There's some good structure like that. All right, he was just shy of 14 1/4, so another decent little one. All right, and that jig has already annoyed me a little today. I mean, the only way to gain confidence on it is to throw it, but I've gotten it stuck a couple times and messed up a couple areas. This trick worm, I mean, I know it's gonna work, so I might throw this most of the day, but we'll see. A little one. Oh, got this guy as I was kind of reeling it in. They've done that recently. Like, I used the Nico leech recently, and a couple times when I was reeling it in, a fish would hit it. So I don't know if that means I should be using a moving bait or what. But there's a little guy, little shoal bass. I mean, I was trying to avoid catching these little guys by using the jig. That's what my plan was. But I don't know. I mean, you know, trick worm's working. So this guy was about 12 inches, so definitely the smallest of the day. Ooh, there's a giant spider web right here. All right. There's a nice fish. Not that big, but man, he's a fighter. Another 14, 15. He hit it right when I started moving it again. Like, interesting. Ooh. He might be, I don't know, 14.5 maybe. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of just had it sitting on the bottom. And when I started to reel in again, he nailed it. Part of me thinks like maybe I should try spinnerbait, but I'm catching them like this, so I don't know. All right, he was only like 13.5, so not too big there. I don't know, I might need to throw the jig to get an 18-incher today, but I'll let this guy go. Going right under that rock. All right, there's a good tree right here. The way it's like deep and there's water flowing. I think there's gotta be a fish under it, so I'm gonna try the jig again. If I get stuck and mess up the area, I'm gonna be annoyed. Oh, there's a fish on the spinnerbait. Little shoal bass. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I watched him hit it. Oh my gosh, dude. I knew I needed to switch to a moving bait because I had another one, that would have been the best of the day, that like followed up the worm, and then when I dropped it, he didn't bite it. Well, there we go. Nothing too big, but I saw like, I've seen 3 stripers. All of them were big. One of them was like giant, so big. Like, I think he had to have been over 20 pounds. But there we go, dude. That was awesome. I watched this shoal bass nail that spinnerbait. I don't have that much confidence on spinnerbaits, but that definitely helped me gain some confidence. I sure hope this wasn't just a lucky catch. I mean, I got this a few minutes into the spinnerbait. There he goes. Got him. It's not that big. Wow, I don't even know how this one got hooked. Man, this spinnerbait is like, it's kind of turning on its side a bunch and going upside down, but I mean, it's caught me 2 fish still. And 2 fish pretty fast, that is. This guy's definitely the smallest of the day though. Just about ripped his mouth out on that hook set, but it's another fish. Oh my gosh, dude, I cast into that tree so much earlier with a worm and a jig. This is a pretty good one. Ooh, don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. It's a nice shoalie. Dude, the spinnerbait must be the deal today anyway. Oh man, I might need to use the net, I guess. I don't need the net, I don't need the net. Oh, this is a nice one. Dude, oh my gosh. That's a hybrid. I think it's a slight hybrid between a spot and a shoalie. I mean, as soon as that spinnerbait hit the water, he crushed it. All right, best fish of the day by far. He was 16 3/4. He's definitely a hybrid between, I think, a spot and a shoal bass. So not a bad fish though. I mean, I hit this tree right in front of me here a bunch with the worm, the jig, even threw the hellgrammite in there, nothing. And then I come back up here, throw the spinnerbait in, and this guy nails it immediately. So I've caught 3 fish really fast on that. I think that is what the fish want today. Yeah, when you put these hybrids in the water, you can always see their vertical bars a little better. I mean, you can see them even better on camera than I can in person. But there he goes. All right, I think I'm done with my fishing for today, but don't click off yet because I'm adding a few other shoal bass I caught the other day at the end of the video here. There's a fish right there. I think it's a spotted bass. Maybe not a shoalie. Yeah, it's a spotted bass. All right. Man, where's my first catch of the day? I haven't even made my intro yet. But I caught a few fish on a spinnerbait the other day, and it was really fun. So I put it on today to start off, and already got a fish. I mean, we're going after a shoal bass today. There are, you know, spotted bass in this river too, so not surprised we caught one. But that was awesome. This is a bait I need to gain confidence on, a spinnerbait. I mean, so many people use it a ton in rivers, and I just haven't had too much luck with it in the past, but I think this is a good time of year to use it. All right, well, that's a little 13-incher, nothing too big to start the day, but it was on the spinnerbait, which is what I wanted to catch some fish on today, so that definitely gives me some confidence. There's a fish. Another spotted bass on the spinnerbait. There's another spotted bass. He was also on the trailer hook. I actually just got the spinnerbait from Walmart yesterday because I wanted one that weighed more. This one's 1/2 ounce. The other white one I was using was like 3/8 of an ounce, and it was rolling over too much. But there's a little guy, probably like 11-inch spotted bass. I mean, there's a lot of shoal bass in this river, but you know, maybe this time of year that this area just has more spotted bass. But I don't know. I think we're gonna probably get on some shoal bass here in a little while. I don't even think I'm gonna take a picture of him. Well, just realized I wasn't even filming, but I just had a fish take my worm right here. See if he comes back for it. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's annoying. Well, y'all didn't see me miss it the first time. I saw the fish that time. He wasn't that big. I might need to go in with a Helgermite. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go in with a worm again. He bit it twice. It's frustrating though, like when you see him right there, you know. They hit it and you miss him twice. The Helgermite, you know, it's a smaller bait, so... Oh, does he have it again? He has it again. Maybe he's not small. Oh, wow. What in the world? I don't think this is the same fish. I saw the fish last time and it seems smaller than this. Wow. Well, I got to bite 3 casts in a row right there. Finally got the fish. Little shoal bass, not too little. Maybe 13.5, 14. I'll take it on the Zoom trick worm. That's wild. I actually got to bite 3 casts in a row. I think it really might have been a different fish the last cast because I saw it and it didn't seem very big. It seemed like it might have been smaller than this one anyway. All right, well, that's a good sign if they're eating the trick worm like 3 casts in a row like that. I did cast a spinnerbait right up against that rock and nothing hit it. And there's definitely some fish under there, so finesse might be pretty good for these areas. Ah, jeez. Oh man, dude. Oh, I saw that fish. I don't know why they're not getting the whole worm today. It wasn't that big. It was probably similar to the last one we caught. Well, after catching 3 fish really fast on that spinnerbait, the bite kind of died. I had to like refish some water that I already fished earlier because I wasn't doing a full float today. I was just by myself, so I had to go back to the point where I put in the water, but I probably would have caught a lot more if I had done a full float today and I had somebody to pick me up. But I did have to refish the water that I fished earlier, and for whatever reason, I didn't get any bites or any fish on the way back. Like typically I probably would at least catch something on the way back. But that's okay because I still had a good day. Caught like 7 bass. Did not get an 18-incher, but I did get that one that was 16 3/4, which is still, you know, definitely a very solid river bass. I wanted to gain confidence on the jig today. That's what I was talking about in the intro. Didn't catch anything on it, but I did gain some confidence on a spinnerbait. Before today, I'd only ever caught 1 shoal bass on the spinnerbait. Caught 3 today. Well, kind of 3. One of them was a hybrid, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And you can follow my Instagram at Aaron's_outdoor. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching.